Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, my dear friends. Hello.
Yes, sir. Is my voice is audible to you, sir?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Sir, so can we start, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Success in engineering comes not from knowing all the answers, but from having the courage to ask the right questions and the curiosity to seek their solutions. Good evening, everyone. Myself, MD Sagi Ansari from the Mechanical Engineering branch of Batch 2K23. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the exclusive webinar organized by the Mechanical Engineering Society on the topic Career Opportunities in ONGC. Today, we are joined by a truly respected and highly appreciated guest whose achievements are nothing short of inspiring. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ravi Badnath Prasad Sir, Director General of ONGC Energy Center. He is a consecutive finalist in the prestigious Plaid Global Energy Awards and the proud holder of 7 international patents and 11 national patents, a true innovator in the energy domain. Sir, we are deeply honored to have you with us today. Your journey is a remarkable example of how mechanical engineering can make a significant impact in the energy sector. In today's session, Mr. Ravi sir will guide us through the critical role of mechanical engineering plays at ONGC, the challenges they face, and the vast career opportunities available in this sector for aspiring professionals. So now I know you are very excited. So without any further delay, I now invite Mr. Ravi Badnath Prasad sir to take the stage and enlighten us with his knowledge and experience. Sir, please.
Okay, good evening, my dear friends and my Guru Bhais in BIT Sindri. It's my really privilege and I'm honored that I'm interacting with you on this topic. And if I'm helpful to you people regarding these opportunities of mechanical engineers in ONGC. Let me introduce our other aspect of ONGC and my activities in ONGC because I joined BIT Sindri in 87, 83, 87 batch, 83 in, and I joined ONGC in 1988 as a mechanical engineer. From there, as a E1, we call it E1, that is Assistant Executive Engineer, and we have come to this level, that is Executive Director or Director General in ONGC Energy Center. I have gone sub ONGC almost 36 years in ONGC in different aspect, and especially in offshore. And you know that in ONGC, it's a ENP company. We call it Exploration and Production Company. Is upstream company. We call it upstream company. But there is a difference between upstream and downstream. Upstream company where they explore the oil and gas, and downstream company is there. Though after exploring the oil and gas, and then you are giving it to the refinery, then refinery where we are going to get all this diesel, petrol, ATF means aviation turbine fuel, and other product, petroleum product like that. So the petroleum refineries are all they are in the downstream company. So we are in upstream company where we are exploring this oil and gas and looking and bringing it to the surface. So we are into that. So ONGC into that, and how what are the process and all that, lots of things are there, but I am telling what basically regarding the mechanical engineers, opportunity of mechanical engineers in ONGC. See, ONGC took the mechanical engineer in different fields, mainly in the maintenance field, as well as there are other field is drilling. We call it drilling technology field. So in that also, ONGC took the mechanical engineers, and our lots of friends are there in drilling fraternity as well. I was in this, you can say, in the maintenance side of this. We call it technical side because in ONGC the technical drilling and so many other fields are also there, and production as well. So our mechanical people go into that stream, mainly into that stream also, production, drilling, and technical, that is maintenance and other activities like that. So you have, I don't know how many of you have, know about ONGC and all. As you know, that ONGC is one of the highest profit earning company of government of India. That is PSU, we call it public sector enterprise, and undertaking as well. And they are number one in India, the asset wise as well. So our basic productions come from offshore, and I'm privileged to work in offshore almost 28 years there in offshore Mumbai High, mainly in Mumbai High. We have other field also in Eastern Offshore, we call it asset. There are 17 assets. All ONGC is divided into all 17 assets, and mainly two assets are in offshore. One in Eastern, one is Western. Western in Mumbai High, and Eastern is in Kakinada. I don't know many of you have heard of this name or not. Kakinada is also port, and it's in the eastern side. Means almost you can say Rajamundri or Vishakhapatnam. You must have heard the name Vishakhapatnam. From Vishakhapatnam, you have to travel southeast. It is around 770 kilometer from Vishakhapatnam. There we have also exploring oil and gas also. And there's a two difference between the east side and west side is that eastern side we have explored 100-meter or 150-meter maximum oil and gas we have explored in Mumbai High or. But in the western side, eastern side in Indian Ocean, you can say, we are exploring the oil and gas in 1500 to 2000 meter of water depth. Just imagine, in western side, we are exploring oil and gas in 100 and 150 meters, whereas in the east side, we are exploring oil and gas in 1500 meter to 2000 meter. So just imagine 2000-meter water depth, and then you have to further go down inside for 1000-meter or so, and then you can go to that oil and gas level, and from there you have to bring it to the surface. So it's a very technical challenge and very technical part, you can say. Technicality is involved, ultra modern technicality is involved, because the human intervention is there, where in a diver can go is up to 100-meter of water depth only. Beyond that, you have to go through robot. We call it ROV. Uh, uh, Without ROV, remote operating vehicle we call it. Without ROV, you cannot go there in down below. You cannot work. So just imagine how much technology is involved into that, and mechanical engineers play a very very important role into making all these activities per se, you can say. So I'm lucky that I have worked in both the places. In When I joined that time in offshore Mumbai High as a mechanical engineer. So what we are doing is doing for this drilling activities. We are helping the maintenance of all the offshore rigs and all. I don't know how many of you have seen that offshore rig. As you know, I don't know, but you can Google it. You can see the structure. There's a tripod structure is there where the legs are around 129-meter long, and the structure is almost ship shape. It's a triangular structure. It's around 66-meter length, 66-meter width, and 66-meter. You can say height is around 7-8 meter or 10 meters, depending on the rig to rig and all. So there are lots of challenges are there working in the offshore, and if you are going to the east side also, there you cannot work. You have to from the surface only, but the ship only from the ship you have to work, and you have to send the ROV to down below, and you have to connect all the activities there. So it's a very technical or technology intensive activities that we have to do in ONGC. So there are lots of opportunities exist of for ONGC or for mechanical people in ONGC. So my suggestion is that how you can work over there. So there are three fields are there. One is production, where after the drilling is done, the oil which is crude which comes to the surface, there I have to maintain all the crude is gathered, or you can say stored at place. We call it a process complex. There we process the crude, because when the oil and gas is coming from the surface or down below formation, it contains water, it contains H2S, it contains other minerals as well. So that has to be sweetened. Otherwise, when you are pumping it to the refinery, it can corrode and all. Still, because 100% you cannot take it out. So definitely some water or S2S may be there. So we have to process that crude, and then we have to pump it. So that activity is also taken care by the mechanical people also. So that we call it in the production activities. Then we are drilling also. When we are going to drill, we are, because we are, when after survey and all exploration activities, when the geologists and geophysics told us that okay, this is the location we have to drill, say 2,000 meter from the seabed, or say water depth is 100 meter or 200 meter or so. From there you have to drill, and then you have to go to that location formation zone, and from there you extract the coal and gas, and then it comes to the surface. From there you have to make the pipeline, and it will go to the process complex and all. So there are lots of activities are happening in ONGC for mechanical people, So there is good opportunities exist in ONGC for mechanical people. So drilling activities, production activities, and you can say the technical activities also. So there are lots of works are going on in different technical field or drilling field or production field. So if you interested, or if you want to have, aspire for that, they have to earlier it was some paper sorry papers are used to given, exams were there, individual exams were there from different PSUs and all, from where we were selected, and then there will interview and that. Right now they have changed that pattern, and now it is going through the gate also. You have to select obtain a good marks in the gate, and then you have to go in appear for interview, and then you go to there. Yes. So this is one process is there, where from where you can go into that. Second, you have told me that you have to tell about this opportunities regarding internship and all. uh, for if you want to do some summer courses, or summer vacation training and all, for that you have to go through his ONGC website, and if generally it comes in the February, if I'm correct. And from there you have to apply for that internship, that I want to take some training and all in ONGC. From there you can apply for that in ONGC, and they will scrutiny the form and application form, and accordingly they took all this training for training purpose and all. For that you can do so, if whosoever is interested into that. Or before going to the other opportunities and all, if you want to know anything from any friend, you want to know anything else, they can call me, because it's one-sided. It should be interactive session. So if anything anybody wants to know other than that, I will be happy, because whatever I know, I keep on telling like this. But if you want to know anything else from your end, that will be better to tell me, then it will be better for me to make you understand what you are looking for, what you want to understand and all. That will be good. So that is one part because you want to know about this, and research activities also. If you want to know there any research activities are going on not, because I want to tell you there are 17 institutes are there under ONGC, where lots of different research activities are going on, and these institutes are also collaborated with the different leading IITs or laboratories or other institutes also, for further enhancement of oil and gas activities as also. So research is also a one part of ONGC, because it has to be everyday evolution is required, because whatever we have done in 80s or 90s, it is not valid right now, because some new technology are coming up, because the cost of production you have to be maintained, that it comes out there also. Mechanical engineer plays a very important role, because the cost of production is going high, then definitely the production cost will go up, and if it has to match with the international price, otherwise what will happen, there will be no profit. So you have to look in the whole dynamics, whole economics of the production or oil and gas business. Then only it will be, you can say, it will be good for ONGC as well as for the country as well. So these are the things that you have to understand. So this is the one of the activities, you can say, we are doing in ONGC with respect to mechanical engineering and all. Just I want to tell you also that okay, ONGC is also foraying into green energy as well. Other than oil and gas, ONGC also foraying into green energy. where I was working as a director general, ONGC Energy Center. Then my last instinct is that there only. From there, I have retired from there as a director general. In that area, we are also working for the new and renewable energy like geothermal, hydrogen, and you can say wave energy. Other than that, some all coal gas, coal bed methane. There, some we are also interacting with some other institutes in on India. So how to improve the oil and gas, methane production from the Bokaro field. Bokaro, Jharkhand area, near to our college. There we are working in Raniganj and Bokaro, Jharia area, that area also. So there also we are working on that. So lots of activities are happening in ONGC, and mechanical engineering is you can say one of the core business or core strength or core energy engineering requirement of ONGC, because they cannot work without mechanical engineers. Mechanical engineers are one of the pillar of you can say ONGC, where all these main activities are other than exploration and exploration activity, you can say, other than exploration and reservoir management. Mechanical engineers are everywhere. And the second thing that I got some information regarding that I have to tell. The role of mechanical is already I have told you, and career wise, you can say is very good for everybody. Whatever you have dreamed, rather I should say, like us also. Whatever I have dreamed when we have joined the engineering fraternity, that okay, what I can have, what should I have when I grow up and all. And touchwood, the ONGC is a very good paymaster, and ONGC is from day one you are inducted as a employee, not you are as a trainee and all. First day you are inducted as a employer, and you will get the pay slip as well, not a stipend or other companies that used to give the stipend or 2,000 or 5,000 or 50,000 whatever, because in nowadays it was around 2,000 rupees, but in ONGC we used to get first day salary as such, the basic plus DA and all. So that from that time also ONGC is supposed to be one of the good paymaster, and today also it maintains the same level or same satisfaction to everybody today itself. So whatever you have, you can dreamed of in your career, and you think of that. Okay, I have to have this kind of things, and when I grow up and when I retire, should have everything. And ONGC will definitely take care of everything that you dreamed of, and ONGC will able to give you all this what you have dreamed of in your future activities as well. So these are the things that happens in ONGC, and it's a very good career opportunity where we can go up to highest level, because our chairman, Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, he's from BC Patna. Right now is NIT Patna now. No? He's from that college. He's a mechanical engineer, topper from mechanical engineer from BC Patna. So you can understand that, okay, from ground level to you can go to the chairman's level also, if you are a mechanical engineer. So there is a career opportunities there, and you can climb up to any level, anywhere you can go. And only we call in ONGC we call it ourselves that energy soldiers, because like other soldiers who are working on the front also, we are working at the inside our territory, and we are making our country self-reliant on energy part. Okay, so anything else you want to know, tell me. I'm happy to tell you about this, or any other questions that you have. Let me know so that I can reply on that.
Thank you so much, sir, for such insightful thought that you delivered to us. Sir, I have a question that what skill sets or technical knowledge should a mechanical engineering student focus to increase their chances of getting into ONGC?
See, you have to first have to have a very good IQ, because
Yes, sir.
here you have to have a very clear cut vision. You can visualize, because things are not there in front of you. You have to visualize that, okay, what is going to happen. See, if you are going to maintain an engine also, then you have to understand that, okay, the parameters that now you can say AI is coming. artificial intelligence are coming into play, and lots of sensors are there around the engines and all, because such a big engines are there in offshore, and you have to say maintain, or you are going for drilling. If you are going to drill, so you have to understand, because you cannot see anything, only some parameters that is displaying on your screen, but what is happening down below you have to visualize. So you have a very good IQ, and you can understand. You should be able to understand what is happening down below with these parameters. So you have a very good analytic power, analysis. You have to have a very good analytical understanding, and you have to see that what is happening, and you have to correlate all this information so that you can understand what is happening down below 2000 meter, because you are at the surface or you are at the water level, and what is happening down below and 2000 meter down below, you have to understand when you are going for drilling. If you are not from the drilling fraternity, if you are the same maintenance side, then you have to see with the parameters that is displaying on the screen on the dashboard. You have to understand what is happening to the engines. Again, if you are in the process side, then all the in the control room, all the wells, that is say hundreds or 200 wells are there in the field, and all wells are connected to some screen, and you have to understand what is the pressure, what is the temperature, and how it is behaving. So from the screen itself, you have to understand the health of the well, what is happening to the well. So you have a very good interpretation skill, you have a very good analytical skill, so that you can understand what is happening there. And if you are able to do so, you are a very successful engineers, either maintenance side or drilling side or production side. You can be very good engineers over there, because if you are going to bring all these ideas, all the information together, and then you analyze that, okay, this is the cause of the problem, or this is the root cause of the problem, or this is happening due to this, then you are successful. And this type of understanding you should have. Then it will be for mechanical engineers, because when we are a student like this, the 4 W's: what, why, where, and why it is happening. So you have to understand all the why it is happening, where it is happening, how it is happening, where it is happening. So you have to understand all these W's. And if you have a clarity on these W's, then you are a successful engineer. I hope I'm able to make you understand what is you are looking for.
Yes, sir.
Good.
I would request other, if someone has any questions, he can ask right now.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Vishwajit.
Sir, I have a question that could you please explain how the oil drilling process is powered and what types of energy sources are typically used to operate the drilling rigs?
See, I'm telling you, in offshore or in onshore, everywhere. I'm telling you first in the offshore, then I'll come to the onshore. In offshore, see, because you say, have you seen that any ship that you have seen? That ship is powered by some engines and all. Similarly, here also we have, you can say, 1 megawatt or 2 megawatt engines are there. It's a 4 engine, 5 engines are there, because depending on the capacity of the drilling rigs, okay, how much depth it can go. So generally in offshore, we have drilled so far around 5,000 meter. 5,000 is 5 kilometer from the surface, from the seabed. So depending on this, accordingly, you have to have this kind of drilling rig is required. So for that kind of drilling, you require a big engines. So 1 megawatt, 2 megawatt engines are there. And if you go to the offshore, there's a turbines are there. And turbines is 5 megawatt, because it can power a small village, a small town. Such a big turbines are there. And so all ultra modern turbines and lots of sensors and etc. So that you have to understand each and every blade how it is behaving over there, and it has been displayed on the control room. You have to sit in the control, and you can see the whole turbine how it is behaving. Similarly, in a drilling rig also we have engines, and big engines are there. That engine is coupled with generators, and which powered earlier it was DC, now it is AC now. So AC generators are there, and from there you have to have a 1 megawatt or 700 HP. You can say motors are there. Two motors, 700 HP motors are there. So big motors are there, and you have to drill. I have to say you have to go up to 3,000, 4,000 meter from the surface. Just you imagine the weight, total weight that you have to drilling and all. So these big engines are there, and it has to be maintained by our maintenance engineer or mechanical engineers only. Right now when AI is coming to the picture, and other plant maintenance and activities are also there. SAP system are also there, where we have a plant maintenance schedule and all. So accordingly we are working, because in that this computer screen everything will displayed. Okay, this engine is due for overhauling. This engine is having this problem. The parameters I will tell you that okay, what is happening around in that. So everything is almost, you can say, systematic, and some instrumentations equipments are there. So all the instrumentation part will come into that and tell you that okay, what is happening on the engine, and it will be displayed on the screen where you are sitting on the control room, and you can instruct your people, or you can go there and work, because in ONGC is a facility that you can work of your own, with your own hand, and it will give you lots of confidence when you are going to work with your own hand, and you will tell that okay, you have resolved this. So you give your self satisfaction, as well as you make you more confident that you, because in offshore you cannot get the assistance immediately. So you have to do resolve this all the issues at that place of your own. So it will boost your confidence, as well as you are able to feel confident or feel proud that way you have resolved these issues after seeing all these activities parameters, and you're going through the manuals and all. This is the offshore part. In onshore, we have gas turbine or gas powered engines also, because in offshore other we have gas gathering stations are there, group gathering stations are there. There are, we call it oil platform, or tanks are there. From there we used to get gas also. So some engines are powered by gas also. So in offshore it is little, onshore it is little different compared to offshore, because offshore is a one unit is there. No other power you can be given from other side. So it has been diesel powered engines are there basically in offshore. Onshore also diesel powered engines are there, but some engines are gas powered also, because you can, if you are working close by the gas area, gas field, or our process complex over there in onshore, from there you get a pipeline or gas pipeline with which you can power your engines as well.
Thank
Anything
you,
else?
sir, for the insightful explanation.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, with your kind permission, we are also live in YouTube. So our students are asking some questions. So
Yeah, please.
can I repeat their question for you?
Yeah, please.
So the first, Rishabh Rajak is asking, does oil and gas will play a vital role in upcoming generation, or it may replace by green energy fuels?
See, it's a very valid question right now, because everybody is asking the same. But I'm telling you, my dear friend Rajat, that oil and gas is not going to be replaced immediately, because for Indian context, I'm telling you, because in India we are energy starved country, and still we are developing. We are not yet developed, so still lots of work are going on, and we have to come to that level. It will take time. So we are not going to the other in Trump also started oil and gas activities in US as well. So immediately it cannot be switched off, but yes, you have to be carbon neutral. So lots of works are going on in the renewable energy field also, but it will not suffice. Whatever we are doing in renewable energy field, it will not suffice the 100% requirement of growing countries like us. So we have to balance together, and net zero should be zero. Should be zero. I should say net means whatever you are producing from the fossil fuel, and whatever the producing from your renewable energy, it should balance. The carbon emission should balance. So that's why we call it net zero. So we are not going to immediately give away or take away from the oil and gas or activities. It will continue for another, I feel, another 50 to 70 years minimum, because energy India is a growing country now. It has not come to the saturation level. We are growing, and our energy requirement is going up by every year 3 to 4%. So almost 82 billions of units we are generating, and a megawatt, 82 megawatt if I'm correct, or more than that, billion megawatt or some unit I don't recall. Still it is going up. So just imagine how much power we are requiring and looking for, and our oil import is also going up. So what I feel, we have to look into the renewable energy. That is true, but we cannot negate or neglect our oil and gas. It will continue for another 30 to 40 years. Next, any other question?
Yes, sir. So one of the person has asked, many PSUs are willing to start their own exam rather than recruiting through GATE. Do ONGC is doing the same way, or it will continue to recruit through the GATE exam?
See, earlier it was their own exams are all there. Like when we were selected in 87, 88. That time ONGC having their own exams and all. But it would take long, some lengthy process and all. So that's why ONGC might have decided, or because some issues were there with this exam taken by the PSUs. Some nepotism or something may be there. I don't know. I should not say like this, but some issues were there. So that's why some instructions were there from the higher authorities and all, that you have to select from the gate exams and all. So I think it is a fair process of taking the people from gate exams and all, where nobody has any question. But if you are if you are taking their own exams, there may be some questions raised that okay, this has happened, that has happened and all. Maybe this kind of things can happen. So maybe right now ONGC is sticking to that gate exam only. In future, if you are going to switch over again from gate to individual exam, it may happen, but right now it is not there.
Yes, sir. So also, Lucky has asked a question that, sir, how ONGC is positioning itself in the global energy transition for towards renewable energy?
See, ONGC already that we have in ONGC Energy Strategy 2040, where we have envisaged that in 2040, we will have 10% of our profit. 10% of our profit will come from the renewable energy itself. And ONGC has also declared and this is in the public domain as well, that by 2036, ONGC will be net zero in scope 2. Also, we have ONGC committed to, like any other responsible corporate, we are also committed that okay, by 2036 we will be net zero in the scope 2. So ONGC also started one own company, ONGC Greens Limited, where we are acquiring some green, or we are developing our green renewable energy, you can say. Right now, you have seen that ONGC is acquired with the help of NARA, or a company ONGC is acquired. Or ONGC has also a big company with NTPC Greens. They've also acquired one company. So ONGC also trying to build a, you can say, a basket of mixed renewable as well as oil and gas, so that our net zero should be achieved by 2036. It is our energy strategy 2040. It is there in public domain also, where ONGC is spending on more than 50,000 crores to achieve that.
So we have a good question from Satyam Mohati that what has been your most challenging decision as a director?
I'm director general, not director. Director general and director is little different. Let me tell you, because above me is director. Director means board of directors of ONGC, and beyond that, chairman.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So most challenging, see right now, I will tell you the latest example of because right now I'm retired now. Recently, I have retired. So the latest, you can say, 2-3 things are there. We have lots of challenging, or you can say, it's a do and die situation that's happened. And when I was in offshore, and our where we are working, it caught fire. जस्ट इमेजिन एक छोटा सा घर में सिलेंडर फटता है तो क्या आवाज होती है. एंड वी हैव वर्किंग इन द ऑफशोर, देयर इज ओनली गैस फील्ड, only gas, whatever the gas you are burning in your cylinders or your kitchen, वो just imagine one field का एक पूरा, it was caught fire and lots of heat, you cannot stand over there. And that situation we have to work and bring out our or salvage our drilling rig. And it was a really very challenging activities that we have faced. One that was a big challenge that we have come across. One thing, one second example was there when I used to go from our rig used to go from west coast to east coast and all, almost 2100 nautical miles. While traveling from all the way from Sri Lanka down south and coming to the Visakhapatnam and going back, in that long voyage, because drilling ships are not hydrodynamic ship, it is a flat bottom. And when we're traveling and the speed is very less, because ships are there, it can go by with the speed of 20 nautical miles as well, 20 knots. But the rig cannot go beyond that. It can go only 4, 5, 6 nautical miles per hour. You can say knots per hour. You can say nautical mile per hour. 1 nautical mile is around 1.8 kilometer. You can say normal mile is 1.6, nautical mile is 1.8 or kilometer. In that time, when we are going from one end to other end, there was a huge puncture, you can say, like Titanic and all, and lots of water is gushing into the area. And that time we have to have patience and not go, don't get frightened, and how to arrest that water leakage and all. That was a real challenge that has happened when we're cruising from one end to other end. And touchwood, God is there with us, and we can able to control that ingress of water, and we are able to continue our journey from one end to other end. And third instance, recently when I was looking into the green energy innovation or doing R&D means research, development, and demonstration process. And I was working for a geothermal project in Ladakh. Ladakh is, might have seen or might have visited many places in Ladakh. Where we were working, it is, we call it a very remote area in Ladakh. And that area, you can say, very close to China border. From Leh, it is around 240 kilometers from Leh, down south, southeast. And there, when we are going for drilling geothermal, and geothermal is nothing but hot water that we are coming from the down below. In the Surajkund area in Jharkhand also, it is there. Some geothermal manifestations are there. So that time, it was suddenly it has come up, and controlling that hot water and that to temperature of around 160 degrees centigrade, that was a real challenge for us. And anyhow, in all this situation, this a crisis situation is there. First thing that you have to maintain your presence and be calm, and then only you can achieve. Otherwise, if you are going to get frightened, then things will go chaos. So touchwood, that whatever we have learned through our seniors or our teachers, or whatever we have learned through the journey of evolution or life process, from joining as a very young to the senior level. One thing I have learned that, okay, you have to be very patient, calm, and cool and compose. Then only you can control all this crisis team, our crisis situation and all. Because oil and gas is always a tough situation, and even geothermal is also very tough situation. But if you are cool and composed, you can achieve everything, and you can overcome everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So with that, I move to the last question of the session. That
Okay.
some of the students wants to know that how is your life journey in the ONGC, that you have spent, the ups and downs that you have seen in your life during working with the ONGC. If you want to share some memories.
I should say it's a very satisfactory and I can say fulfillment I have from through this journey and all, because I know I'm also coming from a very humble background, and whatever I have or what I have achieved today, it is satisfaction. full of satisfaction and contentment as well. Because when you start your journey from the humble background, whatever you have dreamed in your journey to okay, I will go to this company and I will achieve this, I will have to have this. So by the God grace and daily definitely with this company, uh, God has given everything to me, whatever I have dreamed and all. Is a those personal part also, personal as you can say, the professional also, professional way also, I have achieved everything. You can see that I have achieved the professional of the year also. And because there are lots of things are there which you can you can do in ONGC. And if you are able to work of your own, and if you want to give your company, the company will reward you. And I have believe in this only, because if you are it is old proverb is there that okay, labor never goes in vain. If you are going to work hard, definitely you have been noticed by somebody else, your seniors or your mentors, whosoever is there. They will definitely see that okay, you are giving your 100%, and definitely you will be picked up. And that is happening to me also, because I'm also from the very humble background, and I don't have any connections or any seniors who knows me that okay, from there I'm going to push to come to this level and all. So if you are going to work hard and be sincere to your work, and be dedicated to your work and all, definitely it is rewarding, I should say. So it's my suggestion, and I should say it my request to everybody, young generations as well, because you are like our brothers, as our son also. That okay, you have to be. There is no other replacement of hard work, sincerity. No other replacement is there, because it will pay. Sincerity, hard work, dedication, it will pay, and that is the mantra of success, I should say. And I also believe in that also. Whatever I have achieved is due to this process only. And see, I have worked in offshore for more than 25 years. Just so you can imagine. Offshore life, you have to go from shore, and you are cut off from the family for 14 days. Earlier days, now phones are there. In the earlier days, you are cut off, totally cut off from your family. No communication, nothing. Now communications are there, because now evolution or technology evolution has happened, so you can talk to your family. Earlier, there's nothing is there. So you have worked hard. You have give yourself your time, because people used to say that offshore is my home away from home, and there we have spent more time compared to our family, because you have to there spend in a year 30. You can say more than 6 months. 6 months you are
Yes.
at your home. So whatever you have spent that time, or you have given your time or energy to the company will definitely reward you. And your hard work and dedications and sincerity, it will never goes in vain. So it will I'm very very satisfied, very contented, and very happy that okay, I'm retired post, I'm enjoying my post retirement life, and I have achieved whatever the highest position that you can have in your company, that we have achieved. Only up now above me as a board of directors and chairman, that is government of India, that they decide who's will be the directors and all, because therefore appearing for director, you have to have some time you have to have. Otherwise you cannot appear for directorship also. So that is different issue. But yeah, for your whatever you have and whatever I have achieved, I should say, I'm fully satisfied and contented.
Yes, sir. So, would you like to give any suggestion to the students who are preparing for the GATE exams and whose dreams are to get in ONGC?
I will say try hard, give your 100%. You should not have any repent after that. Okay, थोड़ा सा और कर लेता यार, ये वाला नहीं होना चाहिए, कि वो
Yes, sir.
पछतावा जो है ना बाद में बहुत तकलीफ देती है. Because if you are going through, it's always good in one attempt. First attempt is always good, because when you are going to that corporate world, there is a rat race. Always rat race will there. And if you are miss bus but due to any reason, it is very difficult to catch up.
Yes, sir.
So you have to understand this one. So या तो पहले मेहनत कर लो, बाद में आराम करो, या अभी आराम कर लो फिर बाद में मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, लाइक दिस ओनली. सो
Yes.
व्हाई नॉट डू इट फर्स्ट नाउ. अगर आप फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में यू आर गोइंग टू अचीव एवरीथिंग, so definitely when you are intending to the rat race, that okay अब मेरे साथ आगे बढ़ते, because you will feel that okay, some people are there who have been left with 2 years, some people are some other officers are there who have been 5 years service left. That time you will repent that okay अरे यार मेरे पास भी 2 साल होता तो मैं डायरेक्टर के लिए अप्लाई कर सकता था, like that. तो वो बाद में पता चलता है कि वॉट एवर यू हैव डन अर्लियर जो आप नहीं कर पाए, कि वहां पे कुछ पहले जल्दी करता तो शायद इसमें आप फायदा हो सकता था, लाइक दिस. So you have to understand. So I will suggest that okay, you have to work hard, very hard in early days only, so that you can take advantage of whatever you have spent over there in the early days. You can take advantage of when you are going to the rat race or going through the corporate world. There you can take care of your age, because age is very important factor. You must understand this when you go into the corporate world.
Yes.
Because when you are climbing up one by one, then you will feel that okay, only few are left with this much age, and that is very important. So my suggestion is, be कभी आपको ये अफसोस ना करे that okay मैंने थोड़ा मेहनत किया होता, तो वो वाला चीज नहीं होना चाहिए. आपके साथ ये हमेशा होना चाहिए that you have given your 100% and self satisfied होना चाहिए that whatever I have given, I know that this is my limit. वहां से थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा ही कर ले जो बाद में कभी पछतावा ना हो that okay I have not given my 100%. So your dedication and sincerity will pay off. 100% will pay off. It's my mantras to everybody. So give your 100%. There's no substitute of this.
Surely, sir. We all try to give our 100%.
Good, very good.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a thought provoking and enriching session. Your insights have not only clarified the career prospects in ONGC for mechanical engineers, but have also inspired us to think bigger and aim higher.
Good.
With that, we came to the end of this remarkable webinar. On the behalf of Mechanical Engineering Society and everyone present here, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Ravi Prasad sir for taking out time from his busy schedule to share his experience with us. Sir, now we would like to present a heartfelt vote of thanks to you for your valuable time and the efforts you took to enlighten us with your experience and knowledge.
Thank
So
you.
now we will present a vote of thanks to you. So this is the memento that we have prepared for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And at last, a big thank you to Sir and all the attendees for your active participation. We hope this session has helped you gain a clear understanding of the path of mechanical engineer can within the ONGC and beyond. Thank you once again, sir, and have a great day to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear friends and my Guru Bhais, and all the very best for your future endeavors.